How's everything going, man? What has been like? How many years?
Oh, what? Close
Six.
to 5 or 6 now at this point.
Yes, man, that's a long time.
Yeah, I know. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. It's been yeah, my I don't know, my pursuit and career path in the Air Force though has definitely been an exciting one for me for sure.
Yeah,
It's been a good deal.
I want to say thank you for serving too. For going into it, man.
Oh, of
That
course.
yeah, I know you excited because I remember you was telling me about that a couple years ago. Say you was going to do the Air Force thing, and yeah, I remember you was getting ready to go on that path.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it ended up working out well enough that I was fortunate enough to get a pilot slot coming out of college, and so now that's what I'm doing currently. Right now, I'm in the middle of pilot training.
oh, really? So
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna ask you this question: would you ever, after you like retire from the Air Force, would you go to like flying airplanes or what?
um, I'm kind of in the debate of what I want to do after my time in the Air Force. Right now, after I graduate, it's actually a 10-year commitment of time in service.
Okay.
So, but after that, it depends. I'll probably end up doing a full career, full 20 years in the Air Force. But I'm trying to go to test pilot school and trying to see if that will actually make me competitive for the astronaut program
Wow.
down down when I'm getting at the 18-20 year point. So fingers crossed, that's what I'm trying to do. So
Yeah, that would be awesome. You got the NASA,
yeah.
yeah, space.
Yeah. Yeah. So as long as I'm in a position to, keep trying for that, that's
Yeah,
something that
that's
I'm gonna try to do.
I like to hear that. That's very exciting.
Well, tell me about how's the company grown? How's everything been doing?
Everything is going great. We finally got enough funding to get everything from all the equipment we need to create the products, and as see, like the designs is getting better, the stuff is getting better. A lot of
That's awesome.
training, a lot of building and finishing up my degree and stuff. So that was one of the biggest goals of this journey because when I first started, I was just coming out of high school,
Uh
and
huh.
I was like, man, I really want to try to get this off the ground. And then that's when I met you guys back in 2014, 15 range. And,
Yeah.
and you guys was going so hard. And I'm like, I can't keep up with this. Can't keep up with this. What is this? I'm like, they doing so much content rolling out like continuously. And I'm like, man, they doing so much a good job. I don't know what to do for you guys. That was the biggest problem because I was by myself at the time, and I was trying to figure out how to do everything. And
Hmm.
as much as I can do is just make t-shirts. I'm like, let me just make t-shirts. The content gonna make itself, but now we at the point where content is being created and a lot of commercials. We've been making commercials like crazy for like the last since October.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
No,
it
that's good.
wasn't like our relaunch, like our final launch because we did pre-launches back in 2015.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah,
do
I remember.
yeah, we doing the big launch now to the point where everybody can like really see what you have done back in the we're gonna rerun them videos and everything. So
Oh, well, yeah, by all means. Yeah, I know back in that stage of my life when the skiing career, when that was something I was actually, kind of, seriously pursuing.
mhm.
Even what you did back then was, that was for a guy that was in my shoes pursuing what I was, that was more than, the world to me. So that was, yeah, I mean, you know how the relationship goes, right? We were both doing our thing, trying to build our brand and represent ourselves, but all in the name of, I know you share the same kind of appreciation for action sports that I do,
Yeah,
right? And it's all about, right? It's all about pushing the next level, and having fun along the way. And I know that's what it is to you, and that's all it was for me. And so just
yeah.
to have anyone, that was out there to have my back meant the world to me. So
And that was the biggest thing because I saw what you did, and I was like, every time I watch your videos, I was excited. I was ecstatic because when I saw how you was creating this day in the life feel, and like nobody get to see that type of stuff behind the scenes. Like, oh, they going to do the mountains, they jumping off stuff, they doing dangerous stuff. I wish I could do it, but like,
uh
and so that was like the biggest. That was mostly, watching from home was the most scary part because you guys like the professionals, and we at home watching this stuff. Then when you went into the hospital, that was like, whoa, this guy just took it
huh.
to the next level, and
Yeah.
I can't really do much because we're not in the same state. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was that was That was the crazy part. And I knew from that point, I said, yeah, he gonna stop. He gonna start slowing up a little bit after that.
Yeah. No, I definitely did. That was honestly a pretty big decision factor for me in terms of if I wanted to pursue this Air Force thing, and especially the pilot thing. I can't have a long list of injuries, right? They like us to be, kind of put together in one shape, no extra screws or anything inside us. So
yeah, I want to ask
yeah.
you, what was one of your favorite part about the K.W.A. Sports Co beginning phases? Like that was one of the things.
It for me was just watching. It was honestly the fact that I got to be a part of and help watch a company grow as they did the same thing for me as an athlete. To have that experience, that's so raw. Because you look at any of the the big time names out there and the skiers that you grew up watching. That's never the case, right? They're always skiing for a multi-million-dollar company, and they're just throwing their name on their products and whatever just to have another advertisement out there.
Yeah.
And it's more so of just a relationship where the skier or the athlete's just doing it for the money, right? And they're just doing it for the advertising so much, as where I felt like there was more growth that came out of this, right? The company's not really doing much to help that person get better, 'cause they're at the top of their game, right? What more can you do for a person like that? So they're just feeding them money. But for you to provide an opportunity for that where I could represent myself and you represent me as well.
Yeah.
That alone was enough for me to go, all right, I want to take this more seriously. I want to push more and do better, because now it feels like that there's actually some meaning behind this.
That's exciting. That's something great to hear, because one thing when I first started, I was like so afraid to sponsor people, and I was like, is this gonna work? And when I met you, because you hit me in my inbox, say, hey, I want to ski for you guys, and I was like, wow, okay, let me see some of your videos. I remember the whole conversation, and we went on and on. And then out of everyone that we sponsored over 30 people, 30 athletes from different states, over in Australia, over in Japan. We was like everywhere, and it was out of control. It was like,
well, that's so awesome though, right? To have 30 people that you sponsor and across multiple countries.
Because of you. That was the biggest thing, because of what you was doing for us, creating the content. And at the same time, when we was making clothes for you guys, we was mostly like, I was like, when I first seen it, you remember the Rylan t-shirt? That was that was fun. That was the fun one to design.
That was awesome.
Yeah, people enjoyed that one. And that was very exciting. That was an exciting point. Then I want to ask you one more question. What would you like to tell future athletes that would like to be part of K.W.A. Sports Co?
I would push it back on the growth thing, right? I know, especially in your position, right? That's what it's about right now, right? Is continued growth.
Yeah.
And from a company's perspective and also from the athlete's perspective, that's the most important thing, right? Because once you get to that level where you kind of start to plateau, that's when things start to get boring. You can never just be satisfied with where you are. You always got to be working for the next thing. And working with a company, like I said, with K.W.A. Sports is something that will help you get in that mindset that the skiing and all the sports, it's all about fun, right? There can actually be a deeper meaning to it, and that's the kind of mentality that you need, right? When you have that good relationship with a company like that, that's going to help you push yourself to the next level. It's that, again, the most important thing to me. That was the most important thing for me, because it just gave me kind of a sense and purpose to what I was doing, as opposed to just, all right, well, we're just doing this for fun. So
yeah, I'm very thankful for this conversation, because over the years I wanted to talk to you so many times, and I couldn't find you. I was like, where's Rylan? On social media, I was looking for you. And then one day my mom was like, yeah, I still follow Rylan on social media. I was like, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like, really? How do you? She said, yeah. I'm like, okay, I found you. I'm like, I gotta send him an inbox right now, because I made this shirt as appreciation to you guys from Colorado. So,
that's awesome.
but for all the hard work you guys have done for us, And you know, I'm gonna send you a couple of our new stuff that we got coming out. We got like 6 shirts coming out. I'm gonna probably send you like 3 to 4 of them and just
Oh,
give you some stuff that.
that's too kind to you.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
I don't feel like you
No,
have to do that.
no, I
Don't
don't.
feel like you have to do
This
that.
is all love for what you done. You know, at the time, I wish I could have done more. You know what I'm saying? This is like everything I was trying to get to. And you
Hmm.
know, like, saw your motivation, your time that you put into like the editing, the videos that you was putting together. Like if I was like where you was at the time frame, instead of trying to multitask and do multiple different projects, we probably would have been a lot further, but it wasn't meant to be further. It was about building relationships and getting to know the athletes and treating them like family.
Hmm.
If we didn't treat you guys like family, you guys would have just walked away. You know,
And you know, that's another important thing to be said about it, right? Is, you know, again, talking about those big time companies, that's not the case at all, right? They don't really care. I don't want to use the word care, but you know, at the end of the day, they don't, right? That athlete takes that you know, career ending injury, or you know, just one that puts them out for a season. You know, you'll oftentimes see them just straight up draw that athlete from their roster because they're no good to them anymore.
yeah,
And
yeah,
obviously, I had that experience with you guys where that didn't happen, right? Where I
yeah.
was laid up in the hospital and I was out for, man, close to 2 months. But that again, that is something that again helps that relationship, right? When the people that you're working with are just as excited about the sports, right, and the content that's being, you know, that's being put out and how far you're progressing, that's like, you know, that's the kind of community that, you know, that really helps the action sports world become what it has, right? You know, and that's what I love about the action sports community is that when you look at all the guys, especially the X Games, when they're skiing up there,
Mhm.
whenever you know, every time someone lands like a super dope trick or something new, they're all losing their mind at how cool it is. You know, no guys going, oh, like shoot, dude, like he just took my #1 spot. No, it's all like, hell yeah, man, like that was awesome. You know, it's always just hype 100% of the time.
You're
So
right about that. And that's how it was from the beginning. I was every time you did something, I was hyped. The people who we sponsored, they was hyped. Like, oh, you saw what Rylan did? Like, yeah, it was out of control. He did something I
yeah,
wouldn't do. So
yeah.
yeah, like yeah, we're gonna rerun everything you've done. We're gonna do a couple posts, and then you know we might do a future conversation where, or you could send some videos as well if you like, if you know whatever feel good, and you can do like an Instagram post or something.
Yeah, I will also go on to say I know, you know, obviously I'm not officially skiing for you guys anymore, and I have a small amount of content that you know, I just kind of filmed on like it would literally have been filmed on an iPhone.
Okay.
I don't. Oh man, it might all just be on my Instagram because I've changed a couple phones here and then because one of them got
But,
like completely destroyed.
we could do a small contract. Whenever you ski, that's what you. Whenever you ski, you don't have to be full time. You know.
Hmm. Well, you know, and I'm going to go on to say, because I feel like I'm not going to be able to commit to you in a way that I would feel happy about. But I will say, anytime I do ski, any content I do produce, you absolutely 100% of the time have the rights to use it in any way you want.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I don't
so
want.
so yeah,
Yeah.
feel no need to put it under contract.
Yeah.
Because I am more than grateful for what you guys have done for me over the years, especially back then when I was trying to pursue that. So just go forth knowing that anything, you know, I come across that I've already done afterwards, after the contract, and anything I continue to do in the future, you are by all means more than welcome to use it.
Okay, great, man. I appreciate it. Just be looking out. You know, I'm be seeing products whenever we drop something. So you still gonna be receiving products. And definitely I'm gonna send you the new stuff. It's a lot of sweet stuff, by the way. We got some hats.
Oh,
We finally got hats.
oh, that is too kind of you, Mr. Pettiford. That is too kind.
Yeah, we finally got
Too
hats.
kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna send some stuff over. Just send me your address and stuff through text. I'm gonna send
All
you.
right, we'll do.
So yeah, I really appreciate everything you have done, man. So we will be in touch, and then you know, stay active, stay motivated, and hope you do successful things with this pilot career, man. So I'm excited for you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And yeah, you know, I could say I'm equally ecstatic, you know, for you that you're seeing the growth that you want to and getting to where you want to be. Because I know that's, like I said, you know, that's what we're all in it for, right?
yeah,
You know, we all want to see, you know, that end goal come together. We all want to see that success come. So
hmm
so that's awesome.
yep. So yeah, just stay in touch with me, man. Please stay in touch with me. Call me sometimes. Send
All
me
right, absolutely.
whenever you free, just call, text, stay in touch, man. And then when you go to Colorado for like a break from the Air Forces, I come visit. We can hang out, do a little bit of skiing, whatever. You show me something.
By all means, yeah. No, by all means, that'd be awesome.
So let's stay in touch this time, 100%. And
okay. All right, yeah. It's once I get off the call here, I'll see what I've got. If I have any, I can think of like at least one or two videos maybe that I've got on my phone.
Perfect.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and send those your way. So.
Okay, I'll be looking for it. I really thankful, man. Very thankful.
All right, no, well, thank you so much, Mr. Pettiford. Again, it was you were helping a younger version of me. Go out and chase a dream and feel like I was actually doing something. So I appreciate that.
You was actually doing something. You was really doing something. If we had, like, I'm not gonna lie, if our marketing budget was like a lot bigger back then, we would have probably saw numbers. That's all I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if everything was like more organized, you would have been like a lot further in that sports. But it's just the time frame, the money we spent, that stuff was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah, and that is something I do not have an appreciation for, is that I was never one cut out to do the entrepreneur work and deal with the numbers and equipment and things of that nature. So that's good on you for being the man that can handle that, because that is
a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, yeah.
A lot of work. It's more than we expect. Have to know finance, have to know how to negotiate and do things, and
and I know being the entrepreneur on your end, it's not, you're never just doing the 9 to 5 days a week. I know that's not the case. There's always extra hours. There's always extra work.
Sometimes, like, I come home from doing something and I'm up all night now till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and trying to complete something and work on different stuff. I'm trying to get the website going to be amazing. People going to lose their mind with that. So definitely. Yeah, I'm going to release this video as well, just let you know, so people can see us talking and,
Yeah, no, by all means, that's fine.
All right, great. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm very excited. This is something I've been waiting for, something I've been trying to, put together. I just like looking for it. I said, man, we gotta have that conversation. That conversation that I've been waiting to hear, like 5-6 years later conversation.
No, yeah, no, I'm glad. No, I'm glad we were able to do this. And it's just, it's crazy just to see, how much, things have changed for the both of us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm married now, so yeah.
Oh wow. Well, congratulations.
So it's funny.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, life changed fast. One minute we at home or out in the mountains, and next week living 2 different lives. You about to start flying planes and all these amazing things, and so shoot, man, that's crazy. I can't wait to see though when you get to the Air Force, NASA. That's
fingers crossed. Shooting for the stars. So we'll see.
Godspeed. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I appreciate it.